Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Pataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye 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 Namaha.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to day 15 of 21 days of chanting to honor Lord Ganesha's birthday, which is coming soon. So thanks, everyone, for joining. This is a fabulous time to come together, especially on a Saturday here in Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I'm in Toronto, Canada, streaming this beautiful adventure that we're on together, building Ganesha consciousness inside of us. My name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't know me, it is Saturday, August 15th, 2020. And we've been joining together here on Fly Center Practice YouTube for the past 15 days. And it feels like a minute ago that we started, and yet it feels like a long time ago. So it's timeless. We don't have a sense of time in the way we perceive it when we're diving into spiritual practices day after day. It's a discipline, and we become disciples of our spiritual master, and then he is guiding our soul to gain the consciousness of these divine beings that are pumping their energy, their consciousness, their intelligence into the earth plane. So Lord Ganesha is the first and foremost. He's an elephant-headed being. He has a pot belly and he rides a mouse. And that may seem strange to people who aren't familiar with him, but those who are or have become familiar with him, we all know, love, and adore him. So we're going to continue to chant away. We're going to experience the blessings of a lot of karma being dumped today. So it is a Saturday. Saturn rules Saturday. So Lord Saturn, every planet rules a different day. Lord Saturn rules Saturdays. And what happens is he just throws a tremendous amount of karma in our way. And then we have to look at it and go, whoa, I don't want to be tripped up. I don't want to be delayed. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to feel worried, concerned, anxious, depressed, sad, angry, upset. If you are feeling that, then get on the good side of Saturn by doing a spiritual practice. So here we are. We're going to be coming together as a global community, as we have been, and we've been enjoying it because it's way more energizing to do it in a community, the chanting in a community, meditating with a community, satsanging with a community, meaning you're speaking about spiritual matters and you're experiencing different things going on. If you can do it together, it's way, way, way more powerful than doing it on your own. So chanting on your own is fabulous. However, if we're chanting with a community of like-minded people and from all around the world, we're creating a virtual network. So we're creating this net to capture the consciousness of Ganesha. And he's all about removing obstacles. He's all about putting them in our way too. So we will see how spiritually evolved we are. If we're upset because we're missing out on something, or we're upset because someone said something to us, or we're depressed, or whatever it is, and we create this negative energy that pulls us down into the mosh pit of the drama-rama that can go on in life, then we have to kind of scratch our head and say, how evolved are we? So Ganesha will throw those kinds of situations in our way, and then we have to look at it and say, oh, well, let's just continue to chant. Let's keep moving forward. Nothing's going to trip us up. We're just going to keep going forward, and then everything will turn out according to how the divine wants things to roll out. So, welcome. We're going to get into watching a message from Dr. Ply. It'll be a very quick video. And then what we'll do is we'll come back after that, and then we will get into a meditative state where we're going to clear out whatever we've been doing today, all that stuff that has gotten in our head, and we're like, oh my God. We're going to dump all of that out. We're going to line our chakras, and then we are going to start to, or continue to, build the consciousness of Om Gum in 1008 chants. Whoa, if you're new, don't be overwhelmed. This is fun, actually. So you can just be saying gum. The sound gum, G-U-M, is the seed, like you would plant an apple seed to grow an apple tree, or an oak seed to grow an oak tree. So it doesn't matter how big the tree is. It doesn't matter what type of tree it is. It's just going to grow that way. So the consciousness of Ganesha is going to be growing inside of us, expanding beyond our body, and then reaching out into different dimensions beyond this third dimensional plane of existence that says yes, no, right, wrong, good, bad, up, down. It's this polar opposite that pulls us either way, and we're in conflict or confusion quite frequently throughout the day. So we want Ganesha's consciousness to be building inside of us. So even if it looks like we're being tripped up or we've missed out or something bizarre is happening, just keep chanting, because he also wants to put that thing in your way so you will plow through it with his consciousness, not all the other stuff that's going on. So we're building that consciousness inside of us. We're growing him inside of us such that that intelligence is going to make everything to turn out perfectly when it is the perfect time. So having said all that, let's just listen to Dr. Pillai. So welcome everyone who's been joining for the first time today, and all of those of you who have been joining, coming and going. We're all starting something fresh right now, and that's what we want to do, is look at life fresh, brand new, spanking new, without any judgment about anything that's gone on before this moment. And then ask Dr. Pillai to put us in that state where we are face to face with Ganesha consciousness, and we feel him, we are loving him, where he's moving through us, he's enlivening our body, our mind, our soul. He's helping us to find a way out or a shortcut out of our challenges and so on. So let's see what happens. So we're going to let go. We're going to let Ganesha move us. So stick with the sound gum if you can't keep up the pace of the chanting, but we'll get into that once we get into the chanting part of it. So you've been guided all the way, and let's watch Dr. Pillai and listen to what he has to share with us today.
Ganesha was initially human-headed. Later on, he acquired the elephant head. This mythology has great significance behind it. Since the time of Joseph Campbell, people changed their attitude, at least people who are more elite, their attitude towards mythology. The mythology is a very esoteric language that has multiple meanings simultaneously built into the story, which has psychological, sociological, theological implications. So without complicating this, let's look at the mythology of Ganesha. And first I want to mention to you that the Hindu mythology is very unique, although it shares a lot of commonality with other mythologies as well, in the sense that the gods and goddesses are still alive, not only in the unconscious of the people there, but also in the temples and ashrams where Ganesha is worshipped, and other gods are also worshipped there. And he acquired the elephant head through not an accident, but something that was intended for his own benefit. So the story goes that he was guarding Parvati, the mother of Ganesha, and Shiva came by, and Shiva did not know who Ganesha was, because Parvati created Ganesha from her own body, and Shiva did not know anything about it. So when he saw a stranger, Ganesha would not let Shiva in. And Shiva also saw Ganesha, who was a stranger. So there was a fight in between the two, and Shiva beheaded him. And Parvati came rushing, and then pleaded Shiva to do something to revive him. Then he put an elephant head on Ganesha. And that story seems to be quite grotesque, and doesn't make much sense to the rational mind. But as I said, mythology is a profound science. So the elephant head of Ganesha has tremendous amount of importance because elephant head is associated with supreme intelligence. That's why Ganesha is represented as the Isha, I mean the Lord or the general of the Ganas. Ganas are super intelligent beings. These are the soldiers in heaven, and they have tremendous amount of psychic powers. They don't fight wars like we do with the nuclear weapons. They do with psychically driven weapons. So they have tremendous amount of psychic powers. So he is the head of all the soldiers who have psychic powers. So you can imagine the kind of intelligence that Ganesha possesses. So the worship of Ganesha represents acquisition or getting psychic powers or supreme intelligence. Why the elephant head? The elephant is a very important animal. It's the most intelligent animal, according to the Indian scriptures, but also according to Aristotle. Aristotle said that there is no animal which is more intelligent, more smarter in wit than the elephant. Aristotle said this long before scientists found out the importance of elephants and compared elephants' brain with human brains. This is what is happening now. So now we understand the significance of Ganesha's worship, and then worshiping every year during his birthday has tremendous amount of significance for everyone who wants to develop their intelligence, because he is the Lord and who is the custodian of intelligence that can give you shortcut benefits. You don't have to grope in darkness. This is what Ganesha does. So all the rituals that we have planned and are in line with what the rishis and yogis designed for the worship of Ganesha. For more information on the ritual practices involving the invoking of Ganesha, you can refer to my earlier videos and also the webcast that I'm doing on Ganesha's birthday. God bless.
So there we have it. Another fabulous message from Dr. Ply regarding the blessings of this elephant-headed being, Ganesha. So we're going to experience him. Now, just to answer a couple of questions here, because I don't want people to be too stressed out about the initiation in the Living Ganesha course. So some of us will be reviewing that or watching the recording that you're able to access in Pillai Center Academy. As you log into your account, you'll see the course there, the Living Ganesha course that you enrolled in to get the initiation. And then each day, a new initiation will be available in the course materials, because everybody is coming from different time zones, or going to be tuning in different time zones. So some people may have been sleeping when the initiation was going on. It is going on right now, I believe, at 10 p.m. So you're welcome to jump over there. So all you need to do is just go into Pillai Center Academy. That's the URL, Pillai Center Academy. And then you log in with your account, your name and your login password. And then or not your name, but whatever your login is, and then your password. And then you select the Living Ganesha course that you enrolled in. There's a premier and also a regular course or foundational course. The premier course is where the initiations are going to be happening. So you can just log in there, and then you'll see call details in the right-hand side of the landing page. And then you can just click on that, and it will take you to a page where you can then access the call, the live call, which will be a webinar that's pre-recorded, and it will be played at this time. And then afterwards, Gina Lakshmi will be answering questions for people who are going to be joining that call. Now, obviously, some of us are here, and I will be watching. I'll be one of those people who will be watching the recording later, and I'll be watching it several times throughout the next day until the new initiation comes in. So you're welcome to attend the live calls, which are recorded webinars and that will be presented live. Or you can continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're going to stick with this chanting till the end, and then you can watch the recording like I will be afterwards. So hopefully that kind of makes you settle down just a little bit. Those people who are concerned that they didn't get information how to access this course, this Living Ganesha course for the next 8 days. So we're going to get started now with this chanting practice, and then I'll answer more questions about the Living Ganesha course once we come out of our chanting session and we're in the discussion part. So you're welcome to jump over to Ply Center Academy if you want. Dive into the course there, the live webinar that's going to be happening, and then go ahead with that. Or you can stay here and then go over and watch the recording whenever you have time. So there's a lot of energy coming in. So let's get into it. All right, so closing your eyes, you're going to put your attention internally. There are some questions about people saying, can I chant out loud? Can I chant silently? Do I have to chant at all? What if I pass out? What if I fall asleep? Whatever is going to happen to you is going to happen to you. And trust that Ganesha's going to give you the guidance that you need and the experience that you need right now. Some people might be so exhausted that and the energy is so strong that they completely doze off. If you feel really sleepy or that you feel like you're going to doze off, then be in a safe place, please, where you're on the floor, on a mat, or on a mattress, or a bed, or a couch where you're not going to roll off. Somewhere where you're going to be able to be safe, because some people have fallen off their chairs or fallen off or jumped and they didn't hurt themselves, but it was very shocking that they had so much energy into them that they moved their body when they were in different states of consciousness. So be safe and comfy. You don't have to be sitting straight up. You can just be relaxed. Some people even get so much energy in them that they start to walk around and move around and gently stretch and move the body parts so the energy has somewhere to come in. And then some people do like yoga or Tai Chi. Some people are other places. They're driving or they're doing whatever they're doing. They got to put the kids to bed, but they're tuning in. So God only knows what you can do, and trust that whatever is natural for you at this moment in time is perfect. The main thing is that you're here and you're going to be participating, whether it's to your chanting to yourself, whether it's not chanting at all and just meditating as you're listening to the chanting, whether it's doing a bit of both, whether it's chanting out loud, whether it's singing it from the top of your lungs. So let's just be natural. And then we'll come back from this process and you can share your experiences, which will be totally inspiring, as it has been throughout these past 15 days. So this is the month of Adi. This is the final day. Adi is the month of the goddess. So you're going to really feel some heat in your body. The goddess energy is the Kundalini energy. So we may feel a lot of heat. You may feel the chakras really getting activated, you may feel agitated. So just allow whatever to come up is going to come up, and then it just goes into the space and washes away. You'll hear me say shift dimensions. When that you hear that, or maybe you don't, and all of a sudden at some point you do, and you're, what the heck is that? We're going to try to get out of this third dimensional existence without dying. What we're going to be going into a different state of dimension out of this earth plane. Our body is still going to be here, but our mind will be somewhat here, but our subtle bodies, our light bodies, are going to be going to the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the umpteenth dimension, the unlimited dimension, the infinite dimension. And we can't even think what that is, because if we're thinking, then we're still here. So just allow, when you hear the shift, allow your body to just let whatever light is going in all directions. And then you're shifting your consciousness. So you're just being receptive to some other intelligence coming into you. You'll get it as we go along. That's what you're going to hear, though, shift dimensions. And I'll answer that question because someone always asks it at the end anyways, just to reiterate it. So important. You just want to let go and let Ganesha do what he needs to do for us. All right, so closing your eyes, putting your attention internally. We're going to focus on a reddish orangish light that's pouring down our legs from our pelvic region, the root chakra, the Muladhara, and around the tailbone area, deep inside the pelvic region. So this reddish orangish light is pouring down the legs like liquid light. And then it's moving into the feet, the toes, pouring through the soles of the feet into the ground. It's connecting with Bhumi Devi, which is the goddess of the earth. She's getting the blessings of Ganesha. She's giving her light to Ganesha. And then Ganesha's light is moving back up your legs. And it's continuously going up and down, scanning, cleaning out any blockages that's causing you to feel stuck in life. All right. Reddish orangish light. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine a ray of light shooting up your backbone in your subtle body that corresponds with your physical backbone, your spine. The chakras are aligned, stacked up on top of one another, and this light pierces them. Goes up through the top of the skull and up, 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 up. Allow the light to go beyond this dimension. It just goes and goes and goes. It's like a searchlight or a divine Wi-Fi, seeking to connect with the divine beings. Two beams of light enter your eyes, pierce your eyes, fill them with light. Two beams of light enter your ears, piercing your eardrums, filling the ears with light the inside of the brain, the inside of the head, the face even lights up. Two beams of light shoot up your nostrils. Another beam of light enters your mouth, piercing your tongue, lighting it up. Your whole mouth lights up, and the back of the throat lights up. A beam of light enters your third eye. A beam of light comes down from the heavens, pierces the top of your skull. Feel it penetrating your brain, and the whole brain lights up. The head lights up. The light pours down your throat. The neck lights up. It continues to pour down your arms and hands and fingers, out the palms of your hands, the tips of your fingers. The light continuously radiates like liquid light out the hands and fingers. Pour the light down your body. Your organs are filling up with light. Down your legs, the feet, the soles of the feet into the ground. Your light from head to toe. Now Dr. Pillai appears before you in a form you're familiar with, or a light. Be embraced by the light. He's pulling out anything that is no longer serving you. Give it to him. And receive the blessings of the light body. No pain, no suffering. Super intelligent. Has miraculous powers to heal the body, mind, and soul. And manifest whatever you want. Put your attention on your heart center, the middle of your chest. We'll begin our chanting practice. Fill it with light in your heart. Feel it expanding, radiating, pumping into your heart. Feel the beat of your heart being taken over by this light of Ganesha. Om Gam 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 Om gum 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 om gum. The light explodes beyond the heart center, reaching out beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now, move up into the throat. Pierce the throat with a blue light. This blue light will diffuse stubborn karma and any negative thinking and emotions, memories that are stuck in the throat. Fill it with the blue light and the sounds. Om gum 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 om gum. The light explodes beyond the throat, releasing any negative congested energies into the space where it will get recycled into positive energy. Shift dimensions. Now move up into the middle of your brain, the third eye. It's a vortex in the middle of your head, the middle of your brain. Feel it opening. Om gum 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 om gum. The light explodes beyond the third eye, beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now move into the brain, the front of the brain, the sides of the brain, the back of the brain, the inside of the brain. Feel it pulsing with the energy, even at the top of the brain. Bring in the light beam from above, from the heavens, piercing the top of the skull, lighting up your brain. Be steady and still. Receive the light. Om gum 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 Om gum. The brain is pulsing with the light that explodes in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now receive two beams of light in your eyes. Fill them up. Om gum 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 Om gam 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 om gam. Now put 2 beams of light in either ear, pierce the eardrums. Allow the light to light up the inside of your head. Om gam 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 Om gam. Shoot 2 beams of light up your nostrils and the sounds. Om gam 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 om gam. A beam of light enters your mouth, lights up your tongue, the back of your throat. Your whole mouth expands with this light and the sound vibrations. Om gam 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 om gam. The whole head, the brain, the eyes, the ears, the nostrils, the mouth are all lit up. Explode the light in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour the light down your throat, down your shoulders, your chest, your back, your arms. The light shoots out the fingers, the palms of your hands. Om gam 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 om gam. Pour your tensional energy down your body. The light enters the organs inside the core of your body, the trunk of your body. The light continually pours down into the pelvic region. Light it all up. Om gam 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 om gam. Pour your attention down your legs. Fill them with light all the way into the feet, out the soles of the feet into the earth. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now the light moves back up from the ground through the soles of the feet, the toes, the legs, moves up into the pelvic region. Om gam 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 om gam. Keep your attention in the pelvic region. Fill it with light. Access the Muladhara, the root chakra, at the tailbone area, and also the sixth center, just above that, in the pelvic region. Om Gam. Light it up. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Now move your attention into your navel chakra, your belly. Fill it with light. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Now bring your attention into your heart, your throat, your third eye, the crown chakra. Shoot the light up, out into the space. Shift dimensions. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Your body explodes from the inside out with light, intelligence, miracle, energy, power, healing energy. Success of Ganesha, merging with Ganesha. Dance with his energy. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam, 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 Om Gam. Om Gam. Om Gum. You are the light, the love of Ganesha. Shift dimensions. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment, peace to the world, the universe, all beings be at peace. Just let go of the process, but you can keep your eyes closed. Make your prayer to Lord Ganesha, to Dr. Pillai, to everyone here, including yourself, for participating in building Ganesha consciousness, bringing it in from the cosmos into the earth plane, into your being. Pray for whatever it is that you want to manifest. And pray for those, especially who need it the most. Food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, education, love to all. Relax. Slowly, slowly come back. Thanks, everyone, for joining. And those of you who need to go, we'll see you tomorrow for day 16 out of 21. We're almost there. It's awesome. So this is part of the call where we can share our experiences, ask questions. The Living Ganesha has kicked off. It's the program where there are 8 initiations from Dr. Pillai in a webcast form that is presented every night live in a live call. They're pre-recorded. So whether you go there live for the component of there's a teaching component as well, or a coaching component afterwards, where Gina Lakshmi will be answering your questions, or you can watch the recording. It will be in the members area in Pillai Center Academy. So don't worry that if you did miss it, it's happening at the same time as this time slot. So like myself, I'll be jumping on when I can. In the next 24 hours, I'll be watching it over and over again. So your initiation process has already started with your enrollment in the program, and Dr. Pillai is guiding your soul. So the programs are always more about us. We're so worried. Oh my God. It is good to be in the group energy, but please don't stress out. If you missed it, jump on tomorrow. So you can access it through Pillai Center Academy Living Ganesha course. If you have any problems, then send an email and put urgent in the subject line, where say urgent living Ganesha program, and then ask a question about whatever it is that you're concerned. Maybe you don't have the login details, or you didn't get the welcome email. And that happens sometimes. And then we look in our inbox and we go, oops, there it is, the welcome email. So please check your emails, your spam, your Apply Center folder, because it may have gotten lost in the mosh pit of the emails that come in from everywhere every day for all of us, right? So check that out. And then also send your urgent email to office@PILLAI'sCenter.com, and then they will help you to get into the course. But you can just also go to PILLAI Center Academy, log in, and you'll see Ganesha, Living Ganesha course right there. And then you click on it, dive in, and you can get the recording of this call today. And then if you want to join the calls thereafter, the link is in the members area as well. All right, so let's get into the chat. This is the fun part. Well, it's always fun. Every time, everywhere is fun. So Sue says, just watch the first one, the first initiation. Awesome. So yeah, you can watch the recordings. They're going to be popped into the new initiation webcast will be in the members area in the course, the Living Ganesha course. So you can just go in there even before it's presented live at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time every day for these next now 7 nights hereafter. Can we chant the mantra mentally? Yes, mentally meaning by yourself, silently. That's fine. You can chant out loud, you can chant silently, you can not chant at all and just listen as a meditation. Musumi is saying here, I've been chanting with the intention to heal my relationship. I can see the blocks now, and also am experiencing shifts in my mindset, and it's reflecting in the relationship. Hey, fabulous. Ganesha will just find a way out. As long as we say, hey, look, this is where I need your help, then he says, okay, good. Thank you for showing me. You're very welcome. So people are posting their gratitude here. Always fabulous. Attitude of gratitude is the best, right? Just keeps you positive. It keeps you focused on what's important in the moment. And it's always God first. So chanting, mantra, meditating, coming together, that's a God first thing. Not really sure what you mean, Mira. You're saying on the website it states August 15th. I'm really not sure what you mean by that. But maybe you're thinking it's this, that you're referring to the Living Ganesha. Yeah, it's August 15th right now, Saturday, August 15th, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Okay. Marius, I hope that you got everything sorted out. Or you're okay. I'm just reading the chat for those people who are like, what is she doing? I'm reading the chat. Okay, so it looks like I've gone through the whole chat. Anything else, anyone? We can jump off, or we can continue on, and I can share insights or answer questions. But if you're good to go, you're filled up with Ganesha energy, then please also check out PILLAI'S Center or Ashravid, the offerings that are, you can get one initiation. I think it's like very reasonable, bag of groceries worth. So go check that out too. And then there's also fire labs and remedies and all kinds of different things, offerings that are done on your behalf, proxy. And that's really empowering because you don't have to jump on a plane and go. Well, you wouldn't be able to go to India anyways. Or even people in India, they can't go to the temples. So it's really a blessing that Dr. Pillai's Astrobed and Pillai Center they have the blessings for the people to go on our behalf and do the remedies for us. A D is saying here, is there a Haramba mantra? Haramba, that's it. Om Haramba Ganapate. Ganapataye, or it can just be Om Haramba. And then Namaha or Swaha, depending. You can just say Haramba, Haramba, Haramba. So Haramba, Haramba. And you can listen to in Dr. Pillai's voice watching a YouTube. If you just go on to one of the YouTubes and he will say Haramba, then it's done. That's the mantra. Hey, you're very welcome, Random. Z. Thanks for the 21 days meditation chanting. And this is what we're doing. We're building for 21 days. They say, or studies show that within 21 days, your consciousness will change if you focus on breaking a habit and then introducing a new habit. So that's on the psychological level. But on a spiritual level, you get that. Plus, you get to bring in the divine mind, which is like a crystal clear mindset where you're just in Ganesha, who is set in your mind. Ganesha is set in your body. Ganesha is set in the cells of your being. And then you're able to, like a crystal would, it would, shoot light out in all directions and then throw the light on the areas that you can't see where the obstacles could come from. Because we're going along and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we get sideswiped or we get distracted, we get thrown off the track. So Ganesha's consciousness will just keep us steady, strong, and help us to see 360. Thank you so much. Radha is here. Ganesha birthday rituals, the link is posted there, everyone. So check that out, because a lot of people say, oh, I can't afford it. But there's so many different price points and you'll be surprised. And God only knows what you can do. So if you just make an effort to participate in one of the Ganesha things, then that's what Ganesha wants you to do. So just try to it's a vortex of energy, and whether we're all at the party. So it doesn't really matter where we are positioned at the party or what we're doing at the party. We just want to be there and then have the gift, which is participating in one of the services or rituals or the course or the initiation, whatever it is that you're drawn to do. Just like when you're at a party, you're drawn to go to some part of that different venue. Can we use our Ganesha yantra for contacting the forms of Ganesha? Absolutely, Stephen. You can use, this is what Dr. Pillai was talking about. This form of Ganesha is Adi Ganapati or Adi Ganesha, and he has the human head. So this is the Ganesha. Adi means the very first. The first Ganesha that came. All gods came looking like human beings, and then he got his head chopped off. So he's got this human head. Maybe I'll move this offering here. So he's got the human head, and he's quite a handsome guy there. And so he was the first Ganesha, and then you can see even he's got a little pot belly. So, and then he got his head chopped off by Shiva, and there's a story to that. And then the Parvati was like freaking out. So then they found an elephant was the first head that they saw, and then they just stuck the elephant head on him. So that's the mythology. But then Dr. Pillai said that we're going to go back to this Adi Ganapati in the golden age. So that's why we can experience Ganesha being, we're like Ganesha. We are Ganesha. And we're living that Ganesha again, that consciousness again. So that's Adi Ganapati. And you can use that Ganesha. You can use, there's many Ganeshas that I have. So you can use a crystal Ganesha. This is a little crystal one. You can use that one. Maybe you can see it this way. Not sure if you can. Oh, maybe I'll put it here. There it is, little Ganesha. He's just hand-sized. And you could even use Ganesha's axe. If you have nothing else and you happen to have an axe, you can use that as your Ganesha landing pad. So whether it's a yantra, whether it's a picture, a photo, you can have downloaded a photo onto your phone, and then you're just praying to Ganesha on that image. It will pop out. The energy will pop out. So yes, yantras here in case people aren't really sure of what a Ganesha yantra is. This is just a sample of one. This is Mahaganapati. So yantra is a machine, and it is got, you can see there's sacred geometry in there. There's a bunch of symbols, bunch of images, and then you can offer that. You can put some water on it. You can just, hold on to it. You can offer light, incense. You want to fire these sacred items or objects so that they will be there. You'll be able to commune with them. Because when we're just, we're got our eyes closed and, we don't really know if anything's happening. When you have a sacred object, then you hold it, or you start to use it as your prayer, where you're communing with this. You can be meditating on it. You can be gazing at it. You can be, chanting, and all of a sudden, like, something will jump out at you, and like, whoa, what is that? So yeah, use any sacred object that is related to Ganesha, definitely. Even if you have no photo, no nothing, you can get a turmeric. This is a turmeric root. This also represents Ganesha. So you could also get a coconut. This also represents Ganesha. So back in the old days, like 5,000 years ago, when they didn't have statues and metal and all that stuff, they had coconuts. So that's how the energy got passed, or the teachings got passed. And then as we evolved, just like we didn't have cell phones when I first met Dr. Ply, I think maybe we just started having cell phones. They're pretty rudimentary, crude. And then we didn't have the internet, or barely had the internet. So we've evolved quite quickly. And as we evolve, then we have more technology that we can use to get a sense of who these divine beings are. And then we can relate to them more. And I always say to people, hey, whatever you are resonating with, maybe you have a memory with one form of Ganesha. Everyone has a birth star in their Vedic astrology chart. That Ganeshas rule your birth stars. They also rule the moon that you were born under. So there's all kinds of ways that you can learn about Ganesha and how you're attracted to him. And regardless if you have a Haramba Ganesha, Hey Ramba Ganesha, or another Ganesha. Yeah, Sue is saying, can you have different deities in your house in the same room? Most people who have seen my altar, they've seen that everybody's in the house. It's a big party. So yes, you can have Jesus, Mary, you can have the Buddha, you can have Allah, you can have the different teachings, you can have Bibles, all the sacred texts, you can have anything you want. This is the Kali Yuga. And that's the thing, is that your spiritual practice is so intimate, it's so personal to you. Don't worry about what anyone else things. You want to be discreet for sure. Like I would never invite anyone and be like, hey, you want to see my puja room? They would, you know, I don't even know because I don't do that. So we, and I wouldn't go across the street. There's Muslims that are very traditional, and they always say to me, "Do you see? I'm sorry, my light's on. You know, whatever time in the morning, and we're praying." Oh, no, I don't care. I'm glad you're praying. Thank you so much. Thank you for being my neighbor. So, and then we have people who are from Jewish tradition, Judaism. There are people across the street who are, uh, I think they're Christians, Mormons. You know, we have everybody in the hood. And nobody says, hey, my God's better than your God, or you shouldn't have that, or, you know, we're just, I'm so, it's so, such a blessing to be in the mix of everyone and honor everybody's faith and tradition and just keep smiling, keep happy. How do we use the yantra? You can just, you know, have it there. You can offer a light, incense. You can put a little bit of water on it. Put a flower, maybe a raisin. So those you're going to learn more. 1, 2, 3, be think. And anyone else, you're going to learn more about that. Come to Power Time Practice. It's a free weekly program that is actually happening at this time slot. So welcome all you Power Timers who are here. Thank you so much for jumping over to chant with the Ganesha group here. So it's at this same time slot on Saturdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And we go into Dr. Pillai's teachings. We pull from all of his teachings, and then whatever is happening in the week ahead, it's kind of like a forecast. We'll be sharing about the energies or the power times that you can tap into, and then know when to pray to who and how to do it. We have some demonstrations, or well, they are demos, but they're also very powerful rituals. So to show you, you know, how to do it if you want to do it at home, or if you just want to participate and get some blessings. So it's free. It's a free service that's been going on for several years with Radha and Yagya and myself and other Pillai Center teachers who jump on every now and then and help out. Bhairavi is mostly there too. So thank you so much for joining. And please, Radha or Bhairavi, can you post the link for people to join? Or it might be on the underneath this video, you might see Power Time Practice. So get on that. It's free. And it's every week, and then you know what to do, when to do, and how to do it, and be in the right place at the right time, thinking, saying, and doing the right thing. And what is that? Miracles. And they get to meet people who take different courses, or they've been to India, or they've met Dr. Pillai, and it's a lively discussion. So jump into that. And it's on this YouTube channel, Pillai Center Practice, and then go into Power Time Practice. And the videos are there from several years. So you can just go in there and check out those videos too. Somebody was just telling me, oh, I saw you on Astrovid today. And I said, wow, they play me on Astrovid? Oh, okay. So they take little clips of, you know, one of the talks, and then it's there. Okay. So are you okay with us jumping now? It's 11:20. I think that we're finished with the mini fire labs. So those are also, you can watch the recordings of them. The month of Adi is finished as of today. So from mid July to mid-August is when the goddess came in, and we have felt her. We felt her presence. We felt her energy, and that's what makes you to go and do your spiritual practices, and also to figure things out in your life. Like someone shared, I can see where my mindset is, and my you know, how I view my relationships. And now with Ganesha's blessings, I can find a way out of the the challenges. Standing Panchamukhi Ganapati different from Haremba Ganapati. Yeah, I think so, Marius. So how you know it's Haremba is he's on the lion. So he's got 5 heads, and he's Panchamukhi is 5 heads as well, or 5 faces. But he's got the lion. So that's Haremba's the lion as his vehicle. Sue is saying, Ganesha wedding you were on at Astrovet? Oh, I was? Okay. There you go. Oh, Mitzi is saying here, or Mizty is saying here, reminder to everyone, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Beep. Oops. So my alarm's going off saying, hey, you should be wrapping up now. So we were wrapping up pretty quick because we wanted to make sure that in previous nights that we were jumping onto the mini fire labs that Dr. Pillai had started for the whole month of Adi, bringing in the goddess Draupadi as well as Ganesha first. And then some of us Pillai Center teachers carried it on for a few days until last night. Swami Valley finished us off. So I think that was the end. She said it was the end, so that's the end. But maybe there's another one. What time does it normally happen? Same time slot as this. So 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And then if, I don't know if Bhairavi's here, if Radha's here, but if someone can post Power Time Practice link to sign up, you got to sign up, and then we send you an email, and then you can click on that, and you get the link to this YouTube. And then you'll receive everything we talked about so that it's all in one place. So you're not like, oh, what? Where do I find that on Ashravet or Pillai Center? We'll just have all that for you. So you're not like scrambling, where is all that? So it's looking like Pillai Center practice is not here. So Power Time Practice is what it's called. So it's called Pillai Center Practice, Power Time Practice. It's a lot. It's loaded. So you can go on to Pillai Center and then just put in the subject line, Power Time Practice, or you can just go on to the YouTube on this channel, Pillai Center Practice channel, and go on to the YouTube and see Power Time Practice. So unless someone is here, and they can just post it there. I don't have access to it right now, but I think they posted the link below this video. So please check this video and see if Power Time Practice is there, the link. Ah, there she is. Thank you, Radha. So join Power Time Practice. There is the link. So glad to see you here, Radha. Got your power back. Radha posted a note on, sent me a text and said, oh my God, the power went out where she's living. And I'm not sure when you came back, but she was saying, Om Gum, and I'm texting her back, Om Gum, let's do it. So this is Ganesha. He just, how do we know when power is going to come back? Could be tomorrow, but you chant Om Gum and it brings you back. Marius is saying here, the golden Ganesha pick is standing Panchamukha no lion. Okay, great. Sue is saying here, the link is under your live picture. Okay, so it is under this video, this live feed stream. So check it out down there, you guys, too. If this chat disappears, all the links that we have talked about are underneath the recording of this, or the live of this. And I'm getting pinged all over the place. So Okay, no worries, Radha. Radha just posted. There seems to be a delay when she's posting things. So thank you so much. All right, everyone, should we wrap it up? Any burning questions, shared experiences? Om gum. That's a great way to end it. So beginning and ending of every day, every breath we take is Om Gum. His birthday is coming soon, and we're going to keep chanting. So thanks everyone for joining, and we will see you tomorrow, same time at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and whatever that converts to in the place that you're from, please join, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless. Namaste.